Yo YouTube, what's going on? And today we are talking about strategies and ways for you to build an emergency fund. Today I'm going to give you 4 quick tips that can help you to do just that. If you don't know what emergency fund is, I'll post a description up here of a video that I just did. Ultimately, you want to make sure that you're building some type of backup that you can use in order for you to cover some short-term emergencies that happen to every single person, such as, emergencies, medical expenses, stuff like that. My name is Angikindslows Senatus, Angie for short. I'm a K-8 principal, father, and husband. I'm an everyday person just like you. And the reality is that I'm looking to figure out ways to improve my debt, improve my finances, and figure out strategies to improve and move my family into the future. So if you like stuff like that, please hit that like button, turn on notifications, and let's get it. And don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into this. If you guys don't know, building an emergency fund is extremely important. And the priority in terms of building an emergency fund, you want to make sure that you're being extremely strategic. So listen, if you have a family, or even if you're by yourself, not having an emergency fund means that basically you're relying on credit or other things in order for you to cover some basic things. So just so you understand, in terms of money management, we have to get big brain, like my daughter likes to say all the time. Do not use my daughter's word big brain. I love it. That's my thing right now. But anyway, you want to make sure that you are strategically being big brain in how you're thinking about your finances. And we got to level up our thinking and our thought processes. So make it a priority to create an emergency fund. You need it, you gotta have it. Strategy number 1 that I think every single person needs to think about is you're gonna have to sell some of that stuff. We got stuff around the house that we do not need. You all know that. And if you can figure out a way to just start selling your cell phones or the clothing or things that you're not using that's stored up someplace, well, sell it on eBay, sell it on Amazon, and you can make some quick extra bucks. Like if you're trying to build a quick $1,000, I believe that you can build a quick extra $1,000 over a weekend if you decide to consistently just sell things that you just don't need. And if you sell some things that you actually need, things that actually have high value that you're not using, at the moment. Like if you have an old camera, or old cell phone, or maybe a TV that's in the room that you're not using. Sell some stuff on eBay, on Amazon, or through Craigslist or something, and watch, you'll be able to sit back and get a quick extra $1,000. Easy. Another really good strategy, you can find quick one-time opportunities for you to make some extra bucks. Like you can become a dog walker, or you can do some online surveys, which online surveys are really, really slow. But yeah, you can use that as a strategy in order for you to do what you need to do. This goes right into the third thing that you can do. You're gonna have to get a side hustle or get a second job. Listen, none of us actually like the idea of having to work additional hours, even on Saturday and Sunday when you get a break. But listen, you're gonna have to be able to bring some additional income in order for you to catch up. And the way I liken this idea of having an emergency fund is that you're working every single day, every single week to bring in your natural income. And then what you do is you have a short stint, you just grind it out for maybe a month to a year in order for you to move ahead of the line. So kind of like a runner. So basically, as life tries to catch up, you're always ahead of life with your emergency fund. So you're progressing forward. As you progress forward and move closer towards whatever direction you're moving yourself in terms of your life will never catch up because you're ahead of it with an emergency fund. So please make it a priority to just sort of focus on that, get a second job, and go and get it. Strategy number 4, listen. You're gonna have to sit back. 1, make sure you have a budget. You gotta be living by that budget. A really important strategy that you just gotta make sure we're thinking about is maybe you need to reduce your grocery budget by like $10, $15. And then maybe you can cut out some additional things in terms of eating out or some other expenses or subscriptions. You'll find that you might be able to find $50 to $200 just by squeezing a little bit just for a few months in order for you to build up your emergency fund at least to $1,000 or more while you're eliminating some of that debt, and then you go from there. And an extra bonus tip that I think every single person needs to understand is the moment that you kill, and I say the word kill, some of this debt, you're gonna have to get hungry to kill that debt, y'all. Kill that debt. But listen, once you start eliminating and attacking that debt with a vengeance, what you're gonna start finding is that you're gonna start finding that you're gonna have income. Like when I eliminated my first credit card, it freed up $100, $200 in terms of monthly expenses. And then when I started eliminating more debt and more debt, at this point, the money that I'm bringing in, I'm able to sit back and use it for things that are important for me, not going out to payments. And essentially what happens is that you start realizing that, hey, you don't need certain things. You don't need to buy certain things. You don't need to go out on certain vacations or purchase a type of car or whatever the case may be. You don't have to live up to the Joneses. Basically, once you start getting to a point where you're killing that debt, as a bonus tip, you start finding that your cash flow, your money's gonna just blow up to the moon. All right, y'all. If you have not done so, please make it a priority to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like content like this, remember, I focus on content revolving around debt, finances, and strategies and ways to move our families into the future. As always, stay hungry, stay motivated, stay focused. Go get it.